you mean click?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another interesting video. I'm only making this video actually because I had a couple of subscribers ask for it. As well as I'm trying to help my son get it set up. I'll get into that in a minute though. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to be setting up the unlimited death machine glitch. I don't really use it that often. Like, I think I've used it twice. To be honest, when I first set it up, I was really hopeful that it was going to help me get some divinium, and it didn't. It gets you XP, but no divinium. So, I was a little disappointed, and I was like, well, fuck this. This isn't what I wanted, so I didn't use it. However, I've stumbled across some really neat things lately, and I think the death machine glitch would be kind of cool for the one video I want to show. So I'm going to put together the video for that too. Now, what we're going to do is, to get this started, you have to disconnect your internet, okay? There is lots of videos on this out there, and I apologize if anyone else's is better, because you know what? People's shit's better sometimes. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. So, yeah, I'm just doing it because I can. Anywho, so, make sure your internet is disconnected. And then from there, what you want to do is load up Call of Duty. Boom. Just like so. Now, we're going to load this up offline. And while it's loading, I'm going to just talk to you for a second. Now, I've tried helping my son do this glitch, I don't even know, 3, 4, 5 times now. He's tried doing it himself many, many times. And it just will not work for him. I can have it work, no problem. Every time I try it, it works. However, for him, it will not work. Now, I am using a new system, the Xbox Series X. That might make a difference. And I'll explain why in a second. If you're using, you know, a newer console, like even the PlayStation 4s and 5s, the Xbox One X and Series X, things like that, they have an extremely fast load time. And I think that's what really helps this to work. With my son's console, he's using the old Xbox One, like the big black one that came out, like the first one. That thing has horrible load time. So trying to do this glitch, I feel like the system's load time is what's really stopping it from working. Now, that could be an issue if anyone else is having a problem getting this to work. If you're on an older console, the load times is probably what's holding it back. Now, I'll show you what I mean. We'll get into this in a second. So what you want to do is push A, come into this main menu here where it says campaign, multiplayer, zombies, all that shit. And then what I like to do is I like to plan ahead a little bit here. So, we're going to get a second controller ready. We're going to get somebody signed in here. Doesn't even matter who. There we go. And then get them all connected and ready. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to go back to the home page here. Down into settings. Network. And then go online. Okay. Now, once we do this, I wrote down the steps. I'm just going to read my steps over. Okay, so we did that. Okay, once we've connected our internet, we're going back into the game. And then, now that we're back, this other controller is going to be so screwy. It's running off of really bad batteries. Alright, anyways, so what we're going to do is we are going to use the first controller here to go down to play online. Once we do that, we're going to push A, hit play online, instantly hit back, and then start. What we're going to do now is we're basically waiting for this to kick over into the online. And this is what I'm saying. The new consoles load really, really fast, so you're beating the online. With the older consoles, it takes a long time for it to actually kick over and load up. The internet's actually kicking over before anything, right? So, as you see there, it'll make a flash. Now we've got kind of like a glitched out menu going on. So what we're going to do, once the screen flashes, you want to push either your A or X button, depending on the system you're on, to load into here. Now you've got a really, really weird screen going on. I'm going to roll my page over. Boom. Okay. Now that we're in here, you want to set your first controller down, okay? Grab your second controller, and you want to go click on zombies. Ah, shit. Did I do that right? I think I did it right. Okay. Now we want to go to private game, weapon kits. And now, once you're into the weapon kits, you want to go over to secondaries, click on Bowie knife, oh, hold on, okay, oh yeah, so yeah, then select Bowie knife. Alright, now we're going to sit that one down. Would you not? You're going to make this so difficult with the turning off of shit, okay? Okay, so now what you want to do is grab controller 1 and you want to push A or X depending on your console and then set it back down. Now, you're into this menu right here where you have the CUDA and everything like that, okay? So, grab controller 2 again. This is a really confusing process, and I apologize. I'm trying to simplify it, but it confuses the shit out of me even. So now, with controller 2, what you want to do is push back 3 times until we get back to the CUDA. Okay, now we've made it back to the CUDA here. So, using controller 2 still, you want to click on the CUDA, not have your controller turn off on you every couple of seconds. God, that's a pain. Now I know why I stopped using the second controller. It has like a syncing issue, so it kicks out from time to time. Okay, so with controller 2, you want to click on the CUDA, go to secondaries, and then you want to click on the Bowie knife. Now, set this one down, grab your controller 1, and you want to press A or X depending on console, and then back once. Alright. Now, we want to pick our weapon that we want to basically glitch out. You have 3 options here. There's the CUDA, the Vesper, and the Shiva. Here is where I'm going to put out another little tip. If you are doing any of these weapons here, when you prestige, you have to redo this glitch again, which it might be obvious, but it doesn't keep any of these weapon kits or anything, so if you prestige, you have to go back in, do the glitch again, and set it up. Oh, this controller is such a pain in my ass. Okay. So, now what we're going to do... There's the Shiva. I was going to say, where is the Shiva? So we were going to do the Shiva because it's the beginning weapon on almost every single thing. So we want to click on the weapon we want, click create new variant. We're going to name it glitch. There we go. Okay, now, luckily when we come in here, apparently it kept my variant. So I'm just gonna take off the site. Anyways, now what you want to do to make this work, basically I'm following the same setup that the guy that I watched the video had. You might be able to do this with other stuff, but I set it up the same as him because I wanted it to work. For your first attachment, what you want to have on is quick draw. Then you want to have, oh, it did not keep it, it's all weird. Okay, so yeah, first you want to have on quick draw, then what you want to have on is suppressor, and then the next one is FMJs, and then after that we have extended mags, and last is rapid fire. So that's how it should look like. You don't have to have paint jobs and stuff. We're going to take that off. You can put whatever camo you want on. For the glitched out gun, I like to throw on something different just so that I know it's the glitched one. So I'm probably going to go purple. There we go. Alright, now we've got that set up. Basically that's it. What we're going to do is hit back now that we have our attachments on we want. Hit save so that you actually save your variant you just built. Okay, we don't have any other ones. Oh, hold on. There we go. We got to make sure to delete that one. You don't want any other variants or your glitch will not work because it won't pick up this one, it'll pick up your other one. Alright, so what we're going to do now, that is all set up. We now have our glitched out Shiva. So we're going to back out all the way. There we go. Alright, so that is all done. We're going to back that out. And now we are going to come in here and I'm going to show you how you can actually get this to work. There is many different ways you can do this. And I'm going to explain to you how they work here in a second. We're just going to get a game loaded up while I'm doing. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you...
Where is he? That foul, stinking, rotten
They always
German.
talk when I want to talk.
He was here.
I'm going to show you a few steps that they haven't shown in any of the other videos, and I'm assuming it's because they've already beaten the main Easter egg. When you beat the Revelations Easter egg, you start with the RK5 as a starting weapon. Now, it's not that you have to have the RK5. What it is you have to have a secondary gun. When you switch out this gun for your Pack-a-Punch gun, you have to have another gun, or else it won't work. It's a weird thing. So what we're going to do, step number 1, buy the RK5. You don't have to, you can buy any other gun you want, but the RK5 is just, it's right there. So pick up the RK5 and then that is that. So step number 2, we are going to be spinning the gobble gun machine in hopes of getting crate power. Now hopefully we can get it, or wall power, there we go. Sweet, we want wall power. Now, step number 2 is get wall power out of your gobble gun machine. And what you're going to do is you're going to come over to your glitched out gun, which is why I go with the Shiva, because it's right here. You're going to want to go to your starting pistol, not the RK5. Go to the MR6. Buy... Oh. Apparently we're broke. Hold on. Being broke sucks. What can you do? Holy shit. Okay, we want to make sure it's a nice and safe area. Don't want to be dying. There we go. Alright. So what you're going to do, take your MR6, buy the Shiva. Now we've got our glitched out Shiva, and when you switch to it, it's not there, okay? So, what we're going to do now is we are going to spin for our death machine. Wow, no way we got it that quick. Holy shit. Okay. Now, to get this glitch to work, all you have to do, pop a fatal contraption. Kill these damn things because they're in our way. And then switch to your glitched out gun, throw a grenade to bring it out, and then walk into the death machine when you're holding your gun. Now, we're just going to hold down the trigger here, and let this thing run out. And then what should happen is, when it runs out, it switches over to your glitched out gun, and because it can't use your glitched out gun anymore, it kind of gets stuck in between modes, I guess. I don't even know. But then, yeah, so you get stuff like this. Where now we have an unlimited death machine. However, the thing I need to stress the most here, this will not work if you do not have a second gun. If you just try going and buying your glitched out gun with your starting pistol, what it does is it puts it into a secondary slot, and then it still is able to switch back to your starting pistol. I don't know if that's, you know, what's causing it or what it is. But, I mean, now that this is going, you can literally just sit in a corner and, you know, just go ham sandwich. And you can sit right here. Nothing is going to touch you. They can jump through that window, they're going to die. They can come around that corner, they're going to die. Everything just dies. Now, this is an extremely glitchy thing. I mean, but whatever, right? Like, if you want to do it, go ahead. If you don't, don't. But this is how you get it to work. It's really easy. Now, if you run into another death machine power-up, it will cancel out your glitch. If you switch your weapons, it'll cancel out your glitch. There's a few things that will cancel it, so just be careful. But yeah, you can sit here and just go ham fucking sandwich now, as long as you want. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button for me, please. We are doing really good here on the channel. We're growing great. We've been having a lot of chill and chat live streams, and you know, actually answering people's questions and helping other channels grow and shit. So it's really nice. Anyways, hit that sub button if you're new here. Until next time, guys. Keep staying awesome. Keep being kind to one another. Keep being kind to yourselves. And I will see each and every one of you guys here real soon.